Right, thank you for waiting, everyone. We are ready. So let's get into 3D world, shall we? 3D world. Oh my god, I said 3D world. Let's go to 3D land. It's been a long day.
Sure
Siver,
thing. Alright. Hey everyone, I'm Siver. Welcome to Super Mario 3D Land. Hey everyone, quite possibly the most underrated Mario mainline game. Quite possibly like even in comparison to the other game. Like even in comparison to the other handheld titles, this is just kind of overlooked, I feel. And hopefully I'll be able to show off why it's a really great speedrun in my opinion. It's my personal favorite speedrun that I've picked up so far. And yeah, let's just get this underway, hopefully with no more technical difficulties. So, yeah, I already have a file ready, so if we're ready here, we can start with the time. So, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, go. So, before this run really starts, there's two things I should talk about. First off, star medals. These little collectibles that got introduced in like New Super Mario Bros, I believe. We need 100 of those at the end of the run to be able to unlock and play the final castle. And some of you might think, oh man, we gotta walk around and get all these stupid collectibles, but actually that's what makes this run so fun. Because a lot of the big cool strats center around getting these star medals. And another important thing to note is I created my file on a Mii with a red shirt. Now that may seem super irrelevant, and for the most part it is, but I'll make sure to point out later when it actually becomes relevant for the run. So starting off here, we got 1-1, your average Mario overworld level. Right at the start of this level, I'm going to be picking up an item that ideally I'm going to be keeping for the entire run. It's gonna be right over here in this question block. So, this is the Tanuki suit. This thing will allow us to do a lot of cool things. It'll allow us to do a lot of crazy skips. It gives us control over Mario midair. And just in general, it makes life so much easier in this run. This thing's extremely valuable, and we want to keep it all the way. So yeah, quick first level here. Nothing too interesting going on just yet. And well, in good old Mario fashion, 1-2 is an underground level. Usually in this level, you would be taking a warp, which would send you straight to the start of World 2, but since this is the warpless category, we're not doing that. Oh. Another big advantage of the Tanuki suit is it just allows you to shred through the enemy masses. Especially in this level, this comes in very handy. Alright. So what we got up next is a mystery box, and this is the thing that's gonna be important for the shirt color of your Mii on the file, because there are some preset mystery boxes with the game. And depending on the shirt color that you have on your Mii, I just picked up the fire flower. You don't want the fire flower. But yeah, depending on the shirt color on your Mii, the order of these mystery boxes gets swapped. And with the red shirt, it just so happens that we will get a golden box in World 6, which won't give us 1, but 2 star medals. Which allows us to skip 1 more star medal. Right here, we're gonna be creepily staring down a Toad until he spits out his star medal. And we're gonna go grab that right here. You're also gonna see me do a lot of these twirl jumps. They're the fastest way to move across the ground. And right here, oh, okay, my speed is gone. Right here, we're gonna get our first peek at some really cool movement tech. Whee! Oh my god, I screwed it up. Well, that was not too good, but you get the idea. Basically, what you saw was hyperspeed. Whenever there's like a huge drop that we have, we want to long jump off. And then hold 90 degrees away from the direction that we long jumped into. That gives us a lot of speed midair. Alright, heading into the first castle here. Still a lot of just straightforward platforming. Alright, oh. Okay. Usually I want to do a long jump there, but I didn't quite get that through. Alright, right here you usually have to wrap around like all the way to the left and then back, but we can just flutter over here and immediately stomp on the button. See you later, Bowser! Oh, never mind, that's not Bowser. We just got pranked. There's a soft lock that can happen there. If Bowser is too far to the left and you hit the switch, Bowser doesn't come jumping to the right and you just soft lock the game. Like, you'll just be stuck on the screen with Mario standing on the button. Right, well that's World 1 down. Also, another thing I haven't mentioned yet, with flagpoles, you always want to touch them at the very base. Because the lower you are on the flagpole, the less time you'll spend sliding down the flagpole, obviously. So in between each world, we'll get a little cutscene here. That just gives us some insight into the deep and rich lore that this game has to offer. I mean, just check this out. What a turn of events. Alright. Give me your star medal. Thank you. Right here we're gonna do a little cool trick. Right after I grab this star medal. Oh. Nice. So what you saw me do right there is a twirl boost. So basically, how it differs from the regular twirl jump is that you get the height of a regular jump, but you also have the speed of the twirl, which is the highest speed you can get. And that combination allows us to just barely make that jump up there, and skip a good portion of the level. Speaking of skips, there's a pretty difficult one in this level. So this level features a lot of these, like, green flip panels, where you basically step on a switch and then they start popping out. I'm gonna do my best to use none of them. They're right here. This is the hard one. Nice. Made it. That wall right there that I wall jumped off, it likes to be very wacky at times. Not quite allowing you to wall jump every time. Which makes this trick pretty dangerous. We got another mystery box here. Hopefully I don't grab this Fire Flower. Fire Flower actually has no use in the run. There's only one use for it, if you would play the longer categories. Because there's one star medal in 5-2, where you actually need the Fire Flower to get it. Alright, this level is really cool. In any percent, this level is significantly harder because you have to grab the second and third star medal here as well. And they can prove to be quite tricky sometimes. But in Warpless, we can just do a good old hyperspeed and skip basically the entire level. Alright, you're gonna notice this game has a lot of stuff that you also see in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Funnily enough, we have that later in the marathon. So you might see a few things that you've already seen in this game then. Like these, for example, the flip swap panels. Nice. Okay, so the next level is the first airship of the run, and it's an auto-scroller. And initially you may think, ah, auto-scrollers, they suck, they're boring. Boy, you don't know this game. I'll actually need some quiet time for this, because this is one of the hardest levels in the run, and you're gonna see soon enough why. There's too much going on in this level to explain, so I'm just gonna be quiet as well.
Is it okay if I say some things afterward?
Sure, afterward. Nice. So, basically what happened there, in this game you can theoretically go infinitely ahead of the auto-scroller. The reason we don't do that every time though is because while all the platforms are already loaded in, certain objects such as star medals are not loaded in. And I've already said why star medals are important. Hello? Okay. This guy tends to have a really bad hitbox sometimes. Boom Boom's kind of a dingus sometimes. Alright. Unfortunate that I lost my Tanuki there, but that's fine. Alright, and we're out of World 2. Feel free to go ahead and say whatever you need to say now. We got a bit of time here.
Okay, well, you are currently watching the Supporting Autism Speed Event, which raises money for the organization of Autism Research. They are a charity that strives to fund autism research as well as ways to enhance the quality of life for individuals with autism. You can find more information about the charity at researchautism.org. For these donations, we also have a fair share of incentives, some of which have been met, but we still have two goal incentives that are still left open, which is watch the cutscenes of WarioWare Smooth Moves 90%, which has no donations yet, but only needs $8 to be met, and Shaq Fu Story Mode Easy, also to watch the in-game cutscenes, for $7, also no donations yet. On top of that, we have a bit wars, a few bit wars going on. First off, for tomorrow, we have Mario Kart 64 All Cups, 150cc skips, the character choice between Yoshi, Toad, and Peach. Currently, Peach is leading with $20.33, so if you would prefer to see either Yoshi or Toad, then be sure to get those donations in. Secondly, also tomorrow there is Sonic CD 2011, Sonic Any percent for the choice of the soundtrack versus the US soundtrack versus the Japanese. Currently, Japanese is in the lead by $10. And lastly, for the closing run of the marathon, all the way over on Monday, we have the clothing choice for Hello Kitty Roller Rescue Any percent between denim or a swimsuit.
I just casually beasted through that 3-1, by the way. That went on a little longer than expected, and now we're in the water level where I actually have nothing to say.
Oops.
It's fine. This level's just really uninteresting. Typical water level, a lot of swimming. Slow, boring. Ah, I need that. Okay. Alright, so far so good. There's not much to say about this next level either, actually. It's pretty straightforward, just a lot of twirling. I guess one thing I could talk about here is how this game acts when you hit an enemy with your tail, because every time you do that, the game actually creates a few frames of lag. And that can sometimes result in your input getting eaten, so I'm trying to stay as far to the right side of this bridge as possible in order to not hit any of these bees. Right here we're gonna do another one of these twirl boosts. That allows me to make that in 2 wall jumps. That jump was really wacky. And once again, give me your star medal, Toad. Thank you. We're gonna grab this one in a really cool way, though. Mid-air! Okay, the next level, it tends to be quite something. It's definitely one of the hardest star medals to obtain, the 3rd medal in this level. It's really tricky, and there's no guarantee I'm gonna get it. I may even die here. It's far from trivial. Oh, hold on. Oh my god. I hit the wrong one. I swear. This level is something. Alright. Now for the actually hard part. Nice. So the way that works is your head touches the box, which allows you to still enter it, but your tail touches the star medal, which is another great advantage of the Tanuki suit. You can basically use it as some sort of third arm to reach out for some star medals so that you don't have to directly run into them. Yeah, shoutouts to Cosmic for that strat, by the way. Like a week ago or so, he popped into my stream and taught me a couple of things, including the strats you saw in 2 Ship. Speaking of ship, we got another airship over here. This is the only airship in the run that's actually not an auto-scroller. Instead, it's cycle-based. And I don't want to screw anything up here. I say that right as I fall down a bit. Great timing. I swear that was not intentional. Alright, this is bad. I'm gonna have to wait here. Time for some improv. Oh my lord, okay. This is not going well. A good thing about this game is, if things go south, you can hit LR start select to soft reset. so that you can restart the level with both of your tanukis, or however many tanukis you have. This level is usually not troublesome. I don't know why I'm having trouble with it right now. That's just typical me, though. Okay! This level really is not having it today. Oh, man. New ship hasn't been this ugly in a while. Okay. Finally out of there. One thing I haven't mentioned about these bosses yet is, for the first 2 hits, you actually want to jump on them, because that's faster, but for the 3rd hit, you want to twirl into them. Right there I didn't go for a jump on him, though, because with the moving floor and his wacky hitboxes, this can prove to be really difficult sometimes. So I just opt to take it safe there. Oh, wait, I can't get out of the level just yet. This medal right here. You forget about this medal, that's about the most amount of time you can lose in the run. Alright, that's world 3 down. Okay, next up is World 4, which is probably my least favorite world in the run. It's just got a couple of levels that I really do not like. They're not particularly hard, just the first half is... I don't know, I just don't like the first half of World 4, and the second half can prove to be kind of tricky sometimes. There are, however, a few cool strats in this world still. Right. Funny enough that we have SM64 right after this. Shoutouts to that game, we have our canonless strats here as well. Okay, oh, okay. You want to get high bounce off of that. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is a little wacky. Like I said, these levels can just be stupid sometimes. Including, and not limited to, this next level. 4-2 might actually just be my least favorite level in this run. It's got a lot of tight spots, and if things can go wrong, you can easily lose your Tanuki here. Before that, we have another little mystery box. This game is lit. It's so underrated. More people should run this. Alright. Okay. Love it when that happens. Yeah, I understand that. 3DS capture cards are far from cheap, to say the least. Damn it. There we go. Into the pipe, Mario. Okay. World 4, as expected, not going all too well. But that's fine. Next up is 4-4, which is the first ghost house in the run. I really like this level, actually. Like, it can be tricky sometimes, but if you get it right, it feels good. And you'll see why. Nice. That's not how you do it. Whoops. Alright, let's try this again. The start is the hardest part. Okay. Goodness. Okay. Out of there. There's another star medal in this next level that is kind of similar to that third medal in 3-4, which you saw me grab in that really cool way by fluttering towards that box and then using my tail to grab it. There's a similar one. It's not quite as difficult, but it still can be a little finicky. Here I have to wait for a bit. Okay. Right here, this section after the checkpoint. This is tricky. Oh, missed the platform. That's bad. I still don't have a backup, which means I have to soft reset every time I fail something. I will be able to get a backup in the next level, but right now it just kind of sucks. Oh man! Yeah, that section is hard. No shame in failing that 1 or 2 times. Get stuck on this level for a while. You don't by any chance have any donations that you could read right now? No? Okay.
Okay. Well, we currently do not have any donations to read out, but we do want to say our appreciation for everyone who's in there watching the marathon and having a good time. Because that also counts as supporting the event. You can support in a number of ways. Watching it, tell your friends. It doesn't have to be donate. You can donate if you want, but if you can't donate, then you can still support us in other ways.
Yeah, please get this time. Holy... I cannot make this right now, for the life of me! What is wrong with me? Hope you don't mind seeing the same level over and over again. Because apparently, that's all we get to see here. 4-5 over and over again. Okay, I guess we're taking it super slow. Oh my god, and then I can't make it back to the box. Yeah, you get the idea of that trick now, though. But now it's gonna take some time until I actually get it. I'm gonna go for it one more time, and if I still can't make it, I'm just gonna go for the box. I don't want to get stuck here for the next 10 minutes. I'll just have to grab a star medal somewhere else. Which is a great thing about Warpless. In any percent, the star medal route is a lot tighter and hardly allows you to miss a star medal. Whereas in this, you have a lot more room for freedom. There we go. Finally. Oh my god, and then I don't make that. Alright, well, this level is not having it. We're free! I don't want to know how much time I spent on this level. Alright. Hey, there's still levels other than 4-5 in this. Can you imagine? That being said, this level is an auto-scroller, so yeah. Lean back because there's nothing to do for the next 2 minutes. Okay. This time we're not fighting Boom Boom. Instead we're fighting Pom Pom. This is also the hardest boss in the game. I'm gonna have a couple of close calls here. And another round. He's practically stomping on my tail. That must hurt. Alright. Hardest boss, by the way. Oh, get on there. Alright. Halfway through. Once again, we get another insight into the deep and rich lore that this game has to offer. Check this out. Didn't see that coming. Those Goombas are just coming up to Peach and are like, "Sup, girl?" Mario needs to hurry up now. Because them Goombas, they're trying to steal his girl. And he's not having any of that. Oh, nice. I bonked into the pipe. Lovely. can bounce off the tail of the thwomp there to get up to that star medal faster. Heckin' pipes, dude. Alright, well... got another auto-scroller here, basically. Except this one's vertical. So, cue the elevator music, because we're going to be standing in this spot for a while.
Well, we still do not have any donations to read out, but yeah, supporting Autism Speed Event will be going on. Will be going on for a little bit more today, and then we'll also be broadcasting tomorrow, Sunday, and on Monday.
There's still plenty of good runs that you should absolutely catch. Like, check the schedule. I think there's still enough that everyone's gonna find something that's gonna be interesting for them. I mean, for example, if you're into some hot Mario action, we got Super Mario 64 70 star right after this, actually. And Super Mario Galaxy 2, I mean, I think it's tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah. Still plenty of good runs coming up. Like, this is only the start. This next level is a nice little reference to another video game. Can you guys tell what it is? Oof, I bumped. God. If you didn't get it, it was a reference to the older Legend of Zelda games, like Link to the Past, where you have this top-down view on the level. There's actually a nice little Easter egg in this level that involves the Fire Flower. There's a room with 4 torches, and when you throw fireballs on all 4 of those torches, they all light up. And you get this little Zelda secret jingle, and a gate opens, and that gives you a star medal. It's really neat. Alright, this level has moles. A lot of them. Once again, Tanuki's gonna be super helpful here. Oh. Right here, I'm gonna crouch off this ledge because that makes me fall faster. Like, significantly faster. Actually crazy. And here we have a classic Super Mario Maker level. It's Pick-a-Pipe. Can't wait for hundreds of Mario Maker 2 levels that are gonna look like the end of this one. Here we have another level with this propeller block. And once again, a big advantage of the Tanuki is you can propel out of a long jump with it. Like, if you don't have a Tanuki, you just cannot propel out of a long jump. And long jumps are fast, so I'm going to be using those a lot. Right here, we need the long jump to get that star medal fast. And another instance of hyperspeed here. This one's tricky. Okay, got it. And right onto the flagpole. Perfect at the bottom, too. Doesn't get any better than that. Okay. Let's talk 5 Castle. This level. This is one of those levels that, in theory, should be easy and shouldn't cause any troubles, but for some reason, something tends to go wrong in this level. Like, a lot of runners just generally agree that this is a very, very chokeable level. And I mean, castles in general are just pretty dangerous. There's lava everywhere. This level in particular just likes to turn it up a notch. Gonna get on the stomp to grab that star medal and jump over to this one. Alright. And here we have our second encounter with Bowser. I barely made that. Okay. Pretty easy. As long as you don't slow down there at all, you should have no trouble outspeeding Bowser. Getting to that button in time. Oh. Alright. Another world down. And from here on out, you're gonna notice these levels are gonna start picking up the pace. It's gonna be, increasingly more difficult. Like, World 6 is already starting with it. Yeah, it wouldn't be a surprise if I'm gonna lose Tanuki here and there a couple more times, because we're just not getting any easier as we approach Bowser. There's only 3 more worlds to go. Also, a little update. Peach has had another of these Goombas trying to flirt with her, so she's just taking matters into her own hands and beating them up because I'm slow and I got stuck in 4-5 for too long. Peach is an impatient girl. Alright. This level... This twirl jumped the level, basically. Nice first half. Such a variety of moves used. Right, 6-2 is another one of those levels that in theory should be easy, but there's just a lot of things that can go wrong. There's spikes all over the place here. God, stop smashing your head into the wall, Mario. It's not healthy. Okay. Made it out of that. There's gonna be another very fast level here. So this level has basically 3 separate rooms, and each room has 1 star medal. But because it takes so long to get from room to room, we just go into the third one and then head out. Because this one's really fast and you have to be here anyways. You just hold, flutter, and then up and right, and you just get the star medal. It's literally as easy as it sounds. Oh, I didn't get a long jump there. Alright. And here it becomes relevant which shirt color I chose. So if you picked a red shirt and you didn't skip any of the worlds, this box will always be a golden box, which gives me 2 star medals. Also a bunch of 1-ups, which I don't necessarily need, but I mean, I'm stuck in here for 10 seconds anyway, so may as well grab them. Coming up next is another level that uses a feature from Super Mario Galaxy 2. This time it's the beat blocks. This is also my personal favorite level in the run. I really like the beat blocks. Nice, made it in 2 wall jumps. That was optimal. And depending on the cycle that you're on, you sometimes have to adapt here. So it's good to know more than one way to finish this level. And, well, you know the drill. We got an airship coming up. An airship usually means auto-scroller. This one is not an exception, and we don't do any crazy stuff like in 2 ships, so... yeah, sit back, we got another 2 minutes of absolutely nothing.
Well, okay, if I might interject.
Sure thing.
We have, after this run, at around, in about 40 minutes from now, we will be seeing, we will be moving over to the last run of today, which is Super Mario 64 70 Star by Super Viper. After that, we are going to end the day, but we will be back tomorrow at 10:25 AM Central European Summertime, starting with Yoshi's Story by Green Snow Dog. So we hope that you're enjoying this run and will enjoy the next run of Super Mario 64, and we also hope to see you back tomorrow.
Got another fight with Pom Pom here, aka the hardest boss in the game. No Mario's getting toasted over here, boy. Alright, World 6 done. Okay, so World 7 is gonna up the ante even further, and 7-1 is pretty much the hardest level in the entire game. There's a way to skip this entire level, but it's far from trivial. Hopefully I can get this first try. Got it. Nice. On the upside, this is also the best water level that Nintendo has ever created, because you never have to go into the water even once. Next level. Okay. This level is actually difficult. There's a lot of spiky stuff around here, so if I'm not careful, it's very easy to lose Tanuki here. Oof, okay, well, that's unfortunate. This is fine, although having only one Tanuki going into 7-4 is... not too fun, because there's a pretty difficult skip in that level, and there's also a good chance that even if I make that skip, I could lose my Tanuki. So let's just hope I beast this and make it without any problems. I'm gonna give it like 2 or 3 shots, and if I keep losing my Tanuki or I just fail it every time, I'm just gonna take the regular way. Ooh, nice, first try. So yeah, that mole... he's just... rude. In a really bad position. And he can easily catch you and lose your and make you lose your Tanuki. Yeah, I'm reading along. What's up? Hello, Chad. How you guys doing? Right. And I believe this is another thing from Super Mario Galaxy 2. I think it's from the Puzzle Plank Galaxy? Never really played the Galaxy games myself. I've only watched a few people play them.
Yes, it is Puzzle Plank.
Yes. At least I didn't make myself look like an absolute idiot. Alright. Another really cool skip coming up here in the second half. This end part is basically an auto-scroller, but I don't like auto-scrollers, so I'm just gonna skip this. Oh, that's fine. Streamer noticing chat? What is this witchcraft? What kind of world are we living in? Alright, well, last airship of the run. Once again an auto-scroller. Actually, this one is very interesting. Because this level, some runners opt to do completely blind. That is a really hard strat though, and really only the top runners, so Zelda Cubed and Cosmic basically, only go for this strat. It saves like 20 seconds, I believe. In total it saves like 30, but you have to skip out on a star medal. Also I picked up the boomerang flower, nice. An item even more useless than the fire flower. At least for the speedrun. I actually believe people are trying to figure out some strats with the boomerang flower right now, so who knows, maybe this item will have its purpose in the future. Whoa, I just got sniped. Alright, well, this is a problem. Alright, there we go. Is that Morton? No, those two are Boom Boom and Pom Pom. Oh, get up there. What other games do I speedrun? I mean, this is basically the most popular game I speedrun. I speedrun a lot of obscure games, mostly. Like, I'm not gonna blame you if you've never heard of games like Spectrobes, Avatar Into the Inferno, Lemma. I guess Yoshi's New Island is kind of semi-known. I'm actually running Yoshi's New Island at this marathon tomorrow. Males Morton? Nope. Morton looks different. He has like... Doesn't he have like glasses? Alright. Well, Final World coming up here, and as such, it's the hardest. And we have to start without a Tanuki, which is kind of scary, but there's a hidden blocker right here, which luckily has what we need. Okay, I almost fell to my death. This is fine. Got surgery. Fair enough, you know. But this game's from 2011. Can't you read? Oh. I need that. 2, 3, 4, 5, just counting my twirls here. Oh no, I missed it. That's fine. I still can afford to miss that 1 star medal. That'll just mean I'll have to grab the third one in 8-5, which is a little slow, unfortunately. But it's far from the end of the world. Right. Another cool skip coming up here. We're gonna flip this guy over and then immediately bounce off of him. Oh, usually I would just want to flutter past these. I guess we're taking it slow here. Oof, that is one big link. Rest in peace anything that was said before that, because I can't see it now. Nice. That jump right there is just barely possible. Okay. One last ghost house coming up here, with a bunch of cool skips in this one. This is another really hard level. And particularly, back when I was grinding for the sub-hour in any percent, this level used to kill runs like no other. Right here I'm gonna turn the camera back. Ah, ooh, this is fine. Get out of the way. I can still make this, right? Alright. That was a little scary, but that's fine. We're still alive. And right here, we're just gonna go ahead and skip this. Sweet. I still have that stupid boomerang flower with me. Okay. Rest in peace, my speed. Okay, so because I missed the one medal in 8-1, I'm gonna go have to grab this one. So this is basically a mystery box within a level, which means we're stuck in here for 10 seconds. I just lost my Tanuki. That's fine, actually. Just can't afford to die now. I died. It's only when you don't have the Tanuki when you realize how vulnerable you actually are without it. Like, your entire movement in this run basically revolves around Tanuki, so once you lost Tanuki, everything tends to fall apart. Oh, I don't need another boomerang flower. No thanks, game. I already have one and I'm not happy. Okay. Let's maybe not do stupid stuff this time, so that I can actually carry my Tanuki to the end of the level and make this a lot easier. Fucking bonsai bills. Because if I have a Tanuki, I'm still dying because I'm really bad at this game, apparently. I can't even do a regular long jump right now, dude. This is a mess. Well, back to resetting the same level over and over again because I am bad at games. Oh boy. I was like thinking to myself, oh man, 115 is a really generous estimate, but at this point I'm hoping we're not going over estimate. We're gonna finish underestimate. I mean, I don't know what we're currently on, but I think we'll finish underestimate. 115 is really generous, actually. Like, I was almost considering getting it lowered to 110. But every now and then you just have the one of those runs that really goes bad. Kind of like this one, where you just die over and over to easy stuff. Kind of like this one. And you still don't manage to beat 110. Even if your PB is a 105. We're almost there. Oh man, that oh my god, what am I doing? How silly of me. This is totally not intentional right now. Guys, what am I doing here? With all these deaths that I'm racking up, I'm gonna go on overestimate now.
Well, while you seem to really be struggling with this, do you mind if I interject?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Because I wanna use the time to talk a bit more about the next upcoming incentive, which is the bid war for Mario Kart 64 for tomorrow's run. Between Peach, Toad, and Yoshi. That bid war will close at around 3:30 p.m. Central European summertime, or 9:32 a.m. Eastern, or 6:30 a.m. Pacific.
Alright, so the reason I threw myself into the lava 10 times there is because after you die over and over in the same level, the developers kind of feel bad for you that you suck so much at this game, so they're giving you some items to make things easier. Like this shiny Tanuki that I have right now is basically a Tanuki combined with an infinite superstar, so this thing makes me invincible. Oh, what is that? Also, this item in my inventory is a P-Wing. That's gonna be important later. I'm doing the lava boost wrong. I tried, okay? It's not easy. Alright. Alright, so... You know, we have Super Mario 64 coming up in this marathon, but it's the 70-star category out of all things. Like, what? Why? Why 70-star? There's no BLJs in that. And we can't have a marathon without BLJs, so... I got you guys. This run's so bad, I may as well just meme it up a little.
Yes, thank you. Quickly to give you guys an update on the Mario Kart 64 bid war. Currently, Peach is in the lead with $20.33. Toad is sitting in second at $14.24. And in last currently is Yoshi with $10. So if you don't want Peach to win, consider donating.
I mean, you can still consider donating, but just donate to Peach to further extend her lead and mark her spot as best girl. This is, by the way, not the end of the run. We still got 2 more levels here.
Good point.
Alright, so right now, right after this game starts saving, I'm gonna soft reset and then reload the file, because on this next map screen it would usually play a cutscene, but if you reload the file before that, it skips that cutscene. Saves a whole 2 seconds. Alright, 8-6 is a really tough level. I'm gonna have to focus here. Oh, got the drive-by. That metal is actually harder than it looks. And right here I want to stay on the right side of this to tilt it a little in that direction. Get out of the way, Kamek! Scary. Made it though. Oh. Alright. We're up to the final level here. And, well, if I did everything right, we should have exactly 100 star medals now. And we do. Which means we get to play this final level. Alright. So you're gonna notice this level is very auto-scroller heavy again. And as some of you may know, I don't like auto-scrollers, so whenever there's a possibility to skip them, I try to skip them. And guess what? There is a way to make this go by a little faster. This trick right here is gonna be called Pillar Jump, and you'll see soon enough why. Because, believe it or not, we're gonna be jumping on pillars. Crazy. That saves about 8 seconds. There's an even harder trick that you can do in this level, which was discovered by J-Dude. It basically involves doing a hyperspeed at the start of this level. It's really difficult though, and the only person who currently goes for that and runs is the world record holder, Zelda Cubed. And there's only 3 people that have gotten that trick so far, which is Zelda Cubed, J-Dude, the person who has discovered it, and me. After like 100 or so attempts, I got it like twice. It's stupidly difficult. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh my god, I screwed up the BLJs. Man, this box is rude. Just randomly striking people. You can actually die to these cannon shots right here if you don't aim properly. And losing a run to the cannon shots is about the most embarrassing thing that can happen to you. Alright, it's time for the final showdown here. We've chased Bowser all the way. And here we finally are. Is Mario blessing the rains? We'll never know. Alright, you know what? This fight is actually slow though, so I'm out. See you later! Also, we're coming up on time, so get ready for that. It's gonna be once I touch this flagpole. And time. Well, what do we have? Please tell me I still went underestimate.
I think you did. 1:13:11.
Terrible, but I'll take it. It's underestimate. I take it. So, this would usually be the end of it, but this is not over actually, because there's a donation incentive that got met. I believe we're still gonna be continuing here to save our green friend, Luigi. So yeah, just enjoy these credits, because
yes, we are.
This is not over. Toad Nuki. So yeah, I guess while the credits are still rolling here, I can just give a quick shout out to the entire 3D Land community. They're super nice people, and if you want to get started with this game, like, go visit our Discord. It's on our speedrun.com page, speedrun.com/sm3dl. Like, if you need some tips or tricks and some advice to get you started, there's going to be a lot of people in the community that will be more than happy to get you started on this. Does Mario ever get sick and tired of saving the girl? I mean, apparently not, because he keeps doing that. Alright. So about this whole Save Luigi thing, we just get a nice little letter right here that Peach may be freed now, but now our brother Luigi is captured. And thanks to you guys, we're gonna be saving him. And the way we're going to be saving him is we're going to delve in a little bit into the post-game content of this. Because beyond the 8 regular worlds, there's also special worlds in this game. And these special worlds are significantly harder than normal worlds. They're pretty challenging levels. And I'm going to get to show you Special World 1. Because that's what we need to beat to unlock Luigi. So let's get started. A lot of these levels are going to be reskins of original levels in the game. This, for example, is a reskin of Regular World 2-1. Special Worlds also introduce a new item that I currently have equipped, which is the Statue Tanuki, returning all the way from Super Mario Bros. 3. Basically, you turn into a statue when you ground pound. I also still need to grab some star medals because we need 110 star medals to unlock the castle in this world. Do I play Super Mario Bros. The original? I mean, I think pretty much everyone has played the original Super Mario Bros. At some point, right? So sometimes the special worlds decide to spice things up with a little challenge thrown into the mix. So some of these levels now have cosmic clones in it. These guys are pretty nasty fellows. They follow your every step. And they cannot be killed. Except with a superstar. Oops. Apparently more troublesome than the cosmic clone right behind me is the Spiny, though. Wow, I'm just bad right now. Let me grab this real quick. I can't do that here. So I usually do, like, these little twirls back to the, not twirls, flutters back to the pipe and then long jump off of them to immediately go to the flagpole, but since the Cosmic Clone was popping out, that doesn't work. I do believe this mushroom house has a Tanuki for me though, so... oh good. At least I hope it does. Oh my god, no it doesn't. Ugh, get me out of here. No fire flowers in this run. I guess we're doing 1-3 because that's easier without Tanuki. I wanted to show off 1-4 because it's a bit more interesting, but Tanuki, I'm missing it. Damn it. It is basically just get shot out of a cannon over and over again, and I think I already missed a star medal. Well. I'm not dead. Okay. All good. Yep, I already missed the star mill, but that's fine. I haven't played these levels in a while, if it isn't obvious. Do I speedrun it? No. I don't have the means to capture NES gameplay. And yes, I'm playing this on an actual 3DS. I'm gonna go back to S1-1 real quick to grab some tanukis, so that I don't have to do this castle without tanukis. It's a very common theme that you're gonna be seeing like in 100% runs of this game, because they're substantially longer and you're gonna lose tanuki a few times in those runs. So, a pretty popular strat is just to replay 1-1, because you can get 2 very fast tanukis here. Oh, it's okay. Just gonna make use of this. Improv strats. Alright. Now we can move on to the castle. So yeah, and this was just a little peek at what the special worlds have to offer. Like, as you go further in, the challenges get harder. There's stuff like timer challenges coming in. The special worlds can get pretty difficult, actually. I really like this. Oh yeah, speaking of timer challenges, this level actually is a timer challenge. Right, that's a thing. So with timer challenges, you start with 30 seconds, and you need to collect these clocks in order to keep your timer up. Alright, well, Bowser may be dead, but now there's Bone Dry Bowser. Dry Bowser? I think he's Dry Bowser. I don't know. I think it's Dry Bowser. It's a Dry Bones but Bowser. Alright. And that's that level. Did you just miss my run? Yes, you did. You're a bit late to the party, RDV. And, well, there it is. We did it. Luigi's free. I mean, what? Nobody saw that. Yay! We did it. Well, thanks to you guys, Luigi's free. And from this point on, you could play the levels as Luigi. Luigi has some advantage over Mario. He jumps higher, but he is a bit more slippery on the ground, so he doesn't come to a stop quite as fast as Mario. And well, I guess with that, that's the end of it. That was Super Mario 3D Land. Hope you guys enjoyed this, even though this run was pretty bad at points. But I still hope I was able to show this off in a pretty good way. So, with that being said, once again, shout out to the 3D Land community. Super nice people. If you ever need like help with this game, definitely hit any one of us up. We're gonna be more than glad to help you get started on this. And with that, I'm gonna pass it back to Double, and we're gonna set up now for the final run of the day, I believe, which is Super Mario 64 70 stars, so get ready for that. Who doesn't love some Super Mario 64? Yeah, have a good one.